All right, welcome back to Currency 365. Good morning, everybody. I know some of you guys are in the afternoon, some of you guys are actually at nighttime, some of you guys are actually in early morning. So anyways, regardless of where you at, good morning, good afternoon, good night. We're looking at the charts here. I'm looking at Dogecoin right now. Of course, I mine Dogecoin on Eosusd, so the link's in the description for that. And also, if you want to earn free Bitcoin, the link's in the description for that as well. Clicking 10-second ads earns you Bitcoin. I have to do my clicks this morning. I did do some early this morning and late last night. We'll continue to do more today. Okay. So let's see here. Let's look at Dogecoin. I did say, this looks like a buy signal came in right here, but of course it's not yet confirmed on the lines yet. But you can see the lines have this was the sell right here, and now the lines have spread out. And a lot of these coins are doing the same thing. They have the sell sign somewhere around here, and then the line spread out. Okay, so it comes down a little bit right on the support lines, and it stables itself, and at some point it's going to stable itself, and then that yellow is going to cross over or cross underneath the purple and confirm a buy signal here, and we probably will see a nice V shape here for Dogecoin. And then maybe look, when we had this thing here from a nice downtrend, we had a parabolic move. Okay, so here's the move up, down. Now we have this bar here. We could see a nice uptrend and a parabolic move, or just an uptrend back up to these highs, and then maybe back down again, or maybe back down and then a parabolic move. I don't know. But Dogecoin hasn't had one for a while now, so it's almost time for, as you can see, they had parabolic moves frequently down here, back here as well, So we haven't had one of those days yet where we see where we have a huge green bar parabolic day. Okay, so we're waiting on that for Dogecoin. Maybe we'll never have that ever again. I don't know. Sometimes you miss the opportunities for parabolic days, and it never comes back. Maybe we'll just have the flow up and down, and gradually going up and down, and over time, we'll get to 300 satoshis, 900 satoshis, just going up and down, crocodile teeth. Okay, that could be the new form for Dogecoin. I don't know, but right now, as you can see, downward on the lines here, and at some point this yellow is going to come in and go underneath it and confirm a buy signal. So yeah, so we'll watch Dogecoin this week. We might have a nice V shape here. As you can see, if you look at this, almost a V shape. You got down, and then you got some channeling, and then back up this way, but we never got back up to these highs though. So now here's down, and then we're gonna probably come right back up to these highs right here. Okay, and then maybe from there you probably go down a little bit, and then maybe a parabolic move up. Okay, so we'll see. Bitcoin's doing this thing. Well, actually, it's down today at 2,700. So this might help some coins, but at the same time, it never does, right? Bitcoin going up drastically doesn't help coins. Bitcoin going down drastically doesn't help coins. The only thing that helps coins is when Bitcoin is just stable. You know what I mean? Like going like this, like a regular stabilized, like a slow flow. Bitcoin dropping drastically like it is right here doesn't help any coins. Everybody sells everything, right? So everything goes to red. So if everything's red today, then don't worry about it, because that's what happens when Bitcoin sells off here. So Bitcoin's selling off big. When Bitcoin sells off big, everybody dumps all the other coins. I don't know why that happens. It just happens. People just sell everything else because Bitcoin's down. At some point, that's not going to be the case, right? People are going to be like, you know what? I'm not selling off my coins, my other coins that have nothing to do with Bitcoin, just because Bitcoin is up massively or down massively. At some point, the crypto world is going to say, we're not going to react on what Bitcoin has done. That's like saying that if the US dollar goes up high or low, that we have to sell off our stocks. You see what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with the stocks, right? So same thing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is its own coin. These coins are their own companies and own coins. They do different things. They don't have nothing to do with Bitcoin. So they shouldn't have to go red just because Bitcoin is selling off today. It doesn't make any sense. But at some point, at some point, I know they're attached to Bitcoin, for the markets, but they're their own companies, their own coins. At some point, the crypto world is going to realize we don't have to sell our coins just because Bitcoin is going down or going up drastically. Okay, Ethereum at 380, it was at 400. So here's Ethereum at 4, making new record highs at 408 and then selling off now because Bitcoin is selling off. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Ethereum is its own coin trying to challenge Bitcoin. So the fact that Bitcoin is dropping, now Ethereum wants to drop. And Ethereum is trying to, if you're challenging Bitcoin, you should be rising right now. You should be rising higher. You should be at 500 as Bitcoin is dropping here because you're challenging Bitcoin. You're not with Bitcoin. You're challenging Bitcoin, Ethereum. So at some point, Ethereum could surpass Bitcoin. It all depends on how, the popularity of Ethereum. Ethereum is very, very powerful. It's way more powerful than Bitcoin on the charts, as you guys have seen already. Okay, so it's coming into a power zone here. So at least on these lines, I haven't checked the RSI on trading views yet, but yeah, maybe it's selling off because it's in the yellow hit that power zone up there. But yeah, I don't know what it looks like on trading views. I'll probably bring up trading views later today on the night recap video. Let's just go through some of these coins here. Ethereum Classic at 19 bucks. Okay, we're looking for 30 bucks on this one. And it looks like we're going to have to maybe wait it out because Ethereum is actually dropping now. So we might have to wait for later to this month to see that 30 bucks on Ethereum Classic. Okay, a lot of times when Ethereum runs every 14 days. It seems like Ethereum makes their new high. They run. So that means once they make their run for, maybe 1 or 2 days, usually 2 to 3 days, Ethereum makes its run. It's somewhere around there. I mean, it's heavy run. A lot of times it's up small, right? For like 7 days, but its major big runs is like within like 2 days, and then it will cool off and it will go into a nice long 10-day channel, and then it'll start to move up again. So if that's the case, we're gonna probably see another. Let me bring up it'll probably we'll probably stall out here, and then by the end of the somewhere around the 20th. Somewhere around the 20th, 21, 23rd, 22nd, 23rd is probably when the next run for Ethereum is going to be, or maybe it's going to be the last week of June, and then that's when we're going to see maybe 500 for Ethereum and then 30 bucks for Ethereum Classic, somewhere around there maybe. Or I mean, there's a lot of events coming up, so that could change it. I think there's a Bitcoin event coming up as well in China. I think Ethereum is speaking in there. So a lot of events can change things. Of course, they can make things go up a lot higher and quicker than they should. But it is what it is. And of course, if Bitcoin is down, Ethereum is coming down, then Dogecoin goes along with it. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that's right. I don't think that should happen because these coins are their own coins, and that shouldn't happen. Zcash coming down as well. From 300 because of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Everything is down because of Bitcoin and Ethereum. I just don't like a market that looks like that, because that tells us that all the traders are watching Ethereum and Bitcoin and making their decision on other coins, and that shouldn't be the case. Okay, but that's what it is. Okay, so Btceur is back up a little bit here, 15% over the last, even though it's red, still 15% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum on the Bitcoin side is up 21. ETC on the Bitcoin side is doing okay. Dash is up. Digibyte is suffering because of Bitcoin and Ethereum. It was at 12. I saw Digibyte at 12 something, and then all of a sudden Ethereum skyrockets, and then Bitcoin starts to tank, and then Ethereum starts to tank, and then Digibyte starts to tank. So Digibyte was actually right up here, and it was moving, and then all of a sudden Ethereum's exploded. Everybody starts selling off Digibyte and running to Ethereum, and now and then Bitcoin starts to tank, and Ethereum, and then Digibyte comes all the way back down to the lows here. I mean, to the support level here. Okay, so as you can see, the sell sign is in right there. There's the sell for Digibyte. Same thing as Dogecoin, right? The sell is in, and then here's the lines opening up. So now we just have to weather the storm. There's your low. There's your higher low. So far we're in good shape for Digibyte because we have a higher low. We don't want to see this come down here to these lows. And then tomorrow we want to make it even higher low, right? And we want to continue we want to make sure we weather the storm here because their sell sign is in right there. Okay, so there's the sell sign here, and we just got to weather the storm, let this thing open up, come down, and then at some point, maybe by Thursday or Friday, we'll weather the storm, and then we'll see the yellow go through, go under the purple, and give us a buy signal for Digibyte into the weekend. That's what we're trying to see here. As you see, everything's coming back down to earth and calming down. So we want to stay right in here, maybe make a channel here, or maybe come up a little bit, and then get right back to this flag. Finish the flag, like I said, finish the flag like we did here. We got right back up to the flag. We finished the flag, weathering the storm. Here's the storm right here, weathering the storm. We got back to the flag, and then we made our run. And what happened? You can see it opened up down here, and then it closed here. Looks like it was a sell sign here, and then we had to weather the storm, and then it opened back up. Okay, so same thing here. Sell sign here, you got to weather the storm, and then hopefully by Thursday, Friday, where the yellow line has weathered the storm, and then it goes up to give us the buy signal, and then we come up to 4,000 satoshis. Let's see here. Stratus is up a little bit today. Okay, so Stratus is also red on the charts today. So nice bar here, and it's doing the exact same thing as Digibyte. It has to weather the storm. So just hold on. We're in the storm here for these coins that we love. Okay, so there's the sell sign. Okay, and now we have to weather this sell sign storm and just continue to keep it right in these areas and just weather it out. And then at some point later this week, maybe Thursday, Friday, we're gonna see this yellow line cross over and give us a buy signal, and we're good to go for Stratus. Sometimes it takes 2 weeks. Sometimes it takes 2 weeks. Look at Ethereum and Bitcoin. It takes Ethereum 2 weeks just to make its next run sometimes. Okay, so next big run. So you gotta just be patient, load the dips, load in the red, and sell in the green. Remember, that's what we do. So the red is in for Stratus. We're gonna weather the storm, and then we're gonna go up. Maybe by Thursday and Friday, we're back up to these highs up here, and then we're going in making new highs, and everybody has forgot about the storm. Okay, so let me go back to Digibyte because it's falling here, and we don't want it to fall. We want it to continue to make higher highs. Okay, we don't want it to go down here to 900. And what is this? I don't know what this is. 952. Okay, we don't want to see 952. We want to keep it above. We want to keep it up here. I know it's below the resistance line right now, and it could come down here to 9 something. Even if it does, as long as it holds, you know what I mean. But we don't want to see that. We want to see higher highs. Higher lows. We want to see higher lows from the day before. Even though we're weathering the storm here, we still want to see higher lows. Okay, so it's at 9, and it looks like 993 was a low for the day. In the last 24 hours was 952, which was this one right here. Okay, so if we can weather the storm here and actually come back up here, we might be in positive. It might be green day for Digibyte. If we can, all we have to do is come right back up here, and it's going to be a green day for Digibyte. Okay, let's look at Stellar Lumen. Okay, so Stellar Lumen. Okay, so I said June 14th looked like a day that Stellar was going to make its move. Okay, so there it is right here. We are down here, and then we're going to settle it out. So as you guys can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, then we make our move. So we're down, settling it out. 1, 2, 3, 4 is coming up. Tomorrow will be day 3, June 4th. And then let me see here. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, today's day 3. 1, 2, 3, and then tomorrow will be day 4, and then maybe by June 14th we make our move back up. Okay, that's what the pattern's been doing here. As you can see, make a move back up 2 days, and then come back 4 days, make a move 2 days. Okay, this was kind of weird because you have a move up here, and then you still have one up here trying to still break out, and then you come down. So within the next 3 days, we should make a move back up here and test these up here. Okay, So that's a good price. I mean, you can buy it at 14, come up here to 18, 19. That's really good. That's really good money. Okay. So yeah, just keep a watch on it. Look at Gridcoin. Gridcoin is down 30%. Okay, but after a nice run up though. Nice run up for Gridcoin from down here. Okay, so nice run. All and blue skies up here, and then people just sold. It's one. People love to destroy a good chart. It's in blue skies, and then forget blue skies. We're not, it could run to infinity from here. Let's just crash it, and then they don't sell at the axe. See, when this happens, it's usually because they're not selling at the axe, or everybody's just hitting the bid. It's in blue skies. There's no need to hit the bid. Sell at the axe and watch this thing go even higher. But people just don't. They don't like that. They see it go up and they crash the bid and then it comes straight down. And now it's a red day today. Okay, on the chart. Interesting, right? Zcash looking good on this side. What else? Factum coin is down. Monero's down. D notes. Not gonna call it digital notes because I don't know what it is. D notes on Poloniex over here is down 26. Goldman is down. Watch Goldman here. You guys already know Goldman is money down in this. Anything in the 1700s has been money for Goldman. So if Goldman comes back to 1700s, grab it, and you know what I mean. Grab some Goldman if it hits 1700 again. It's 18 something. I wouldn't grab. I mean, I guess you can grab it there, but I like anything in the 1700s has been money, right? 1700s, and then you take it right back up into the 20,000 range. I mean 2,000 range. Excuse me. So 1700s back to 2,000 range has been good money for you guys here. Down here, good money up here. Down in the 17, good money up here. Down in 16s, great money up here. So, the trend, it's been in this channel for a while now as it comes down, and then it's been in this channel for a while. So it's got to make a decision at some point because it's been in a channel for a long time. So at some point, it's going to either have to come down big or go up big. The channel is going to have to break here soon. It's already had a sell sign on it. There's the sell sign right here. So the sell came in right there for Goldman, and look how it's steadied out in the sell. This is a sell sign, and it's still in a nice channel. So so just because something is a sell doesn't mean it's gonna just tank. And look at that, it hasn't tanked yet. Okay, it's been a nice channel, and then so now the lines are separated, and at some point the line is either gonna just continue what it's doing, or the yellow line is going to come up and confirm a buy signal, and then we'll see the next parabolic move for Goldman. I like it down here though in the 17 range, not 18 range. 17 and 16 for Goldman has been good. BCN, a good price was 11,111 basically. 111 satoshis was a good price to grab some. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that was a good price. So if you grab some there, you're up a little bit right now. So, maybe wait the storm out. This is also in a storm. Okay. Sell signal came in right down here, and there hasn't been a buy signal yet. Okay, even though it did make its move here, that was not a buy signal on here. Okay, so there's no buy signal yet. Still on the sell sign. And once we get a buy signal, once this crossover and we get a buy signal, then you'll probably see the next parabolic move. But until then, we're just weathering the storm for BCN here. For those that are still in, or those that are buying at the bottom here, you might want to sell when it finally comes back up into this range over here. What else here? Ethereum is the coin of the hour, right? So all these other coins are really just trying to survive. Okay, these coins are just trying to survive. Let's look at something new. Let's see if we have anything new. Let's see if we can find something new. What about this RADS, Radium? Let's check out Radium coin here. And let's see what the charts look like. Okay, so let's go back here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me push this one. Okay, so we're about to come into a sell sign here. So okay, so there's a buy signal right here. Actually, it came up in it, and then it came average, neutral, and then it finally popped out right here. So the buy signal is right there. When it finally confirmed buy signal right here is when it popped under, but then it stayed neutral. Okay, and then but you can see the rise. And then there's the confirmed buy signal right here when it popped through. And now it looks like a sell might be coming in. So, of course, it's going down. Okay, so that's the coin. I would wait it out. Let the sell come in. And then bring it back down to this range or somewhere up here. And then grab some coins. Okay, so it's still moving up higher. Because down here, this was a low. Now you have this is a low. So next it's going to be probably somewhere around here will be the low. 1600s will be the low instead of this 1200. Okay, so it is going upwards, you know, in a nice crocodile ocean movement. It's going and it's making higher lows as it does it. So, you know, making higher highs and higher lows. So next up will be somewhere in this range, 1500 to 1600. And that's where you will want to buy this, and then you'll take it up to maybe higher highs, which will be anyway be in the 3,000 plus. Okay, the 3,000 to 4,000 area. Okay, so I think that was it for this morning. Ethereum is doing its job, so congratulations for all those in Ethereum once again. I mean, look at this beautiful chart. I mean, there's nothing else to say, right? That's it. Okay, so we went from we called Ethereum at around $5 to $8. $5 to $7, excuse me. Back in when was that? No, October, November. Okay, and we've just been riding it out ever since then. And some of you guys are in 6 figures. Some of you guys are probably now in 7 figures. So if you are, just hit me up. A lot of you guys made 6 figures, and I haven't heard from you ever since. So it's kind of yeah. Some of you guys, some people messaged me and said, I heard you talk about those that made 6 figures off of Ethereum, and they've never contacted you ever again. That sucks. I'm like, hey man, it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, so Ethereum is once again the coin of the day, and everything is bowing down to Ethereum, and Ethereum Classic as well is up a little bit, not up big, but the king is Ethereum, okay, and Bitcoin is bowing down to it today as Bitcoin is down and Ethereum is still up. Okay, so we'll see how the nightcap ends, if Ethereum comes down even more, or if Ethereum shoots back up to 400 range, and if Bitcoin corrects itself. Okay, so talk to you guys then. Next up is going to be, of course, Iraqi and Middle East and financial world news. All right, so that's it for me. Talk to you guys later. Subscribe to the channel, share the videos, and yeah, check out the links in the description if you want to. And that's it. Bye.